Oh, no. Hopefully the figure isn't damaged. It seems fine so far. This time, this seems like there's only one stud keeping the figure in place. Look at that. This dress is a lot prettier than I thought. This is my least favorite in the game because to me, this doesn't really look like a dress. If I say, show up with a dress tomorrow, and they showed up with this, I would say, no, that's not it. That's a robe. But this looks pretty good. All right, and just like the last one, the furniture seems to be attached permanently to the base. And there's just like an imprint of, what's this? What, Tifa, are you hiding something? One thing I am noticing with this one is the seam right here. You can see that? It fits in with the midsection here where it's clearly like that's where the seam would go probably on this figure. But on the arms, that just looks ugly. And her face is looks kind of thin in this. It's just maybe the shape of the hair. I haven't really looked too much at this dress in game because I never pick it. I think a lot of people pick this their first playthrough because they can't read.
All right, guys. All right, listen. Exotic, not erotic. All right, fix your brains, you nasties.
It's essentially just leaning on the chair with this tiny little stud. I don't even think it needs that. There, okay. See, it was kind of off, but it was still standing even though I was off. This piece of furniture though is pretty nice. Like I would have this in my house. If I had a bar, I would definitely have something like that. There's something up with her face though. I can't really put my finger on what it is. Do you see that? Like, is that Tifa to you? She does look kind of long. It is the same 3D model, I'm presuming. Why would they change the model from one figure to the other? And the others look fine. So what's up with this? Why does she look kind of weird? There she looks fine. I think it's just this piece of hair that's sort of misshaping her face. Maybe I'm the only one who sees it. I don't know. There she looks fine. It's just something about her straight on. There, she looks weird. See that? And what I mean when I say this is my least favorite dress, that doesn't mean I think this is ugly. It's just compared to the others in game, I think this one looks the least good. The static arts have sort of redeemed themselves with the past few figures. The first Tifa was kind of a nightmare to work with until I got it working, and now it looks pretty good. My Cloud looked good upon first inspection, but one of the eyes was kind of off to the side, and that started to bug me. It's not something that you see immediately, but when you look at it close, you're like, yeah, probably a millimeter closer to the center would have been better. And also, it was leaning in the beginning and then it continued to lean, but I did actually put a wedge underneath one of his feet and now it's standing straight. So there's all kinds of small little fixes that you can do yourself that will make the figure better. And with that, I think it's time to put her in my collection. I don't know how to carry her, maybe like that. Oh, I think the chair is actually stuck quite firmly to the base. It's just that she isn't stuck to the chair, which makes it feel like she's wobbling a bit. So I'll just carry her like this. Okay, I wanted to have her down here, but I can already tell that the base is too big for that. So I'll just place her up here instead. If it fits, yes. All right. It does make me kind of uneasy to see someone with a chair that close to an edge. Now you can kind of start to see what my goal is here. Like I want a wall stacked full of figures, but also I need enough space so that you can see each figure individually. And that's kind of where I'm lacking. So this isn't perfect. This is not my vision, but you can kind of see what I'm getting at. And you can also see that even though I don't really care about that dress or necessarily this figure in particular by itself as like a standalone piece, my goal is to have all of the figures at one place. If that's possible, that's what I want. And this is starting to look really good.